What's going on YouTube? Here we are at the Triuc test site, and I asked everybody if they wanted the hauler or the crawler next, and it seems like everybody wants the crawler. So we're actually going to go ahead and get that guide going. So this is the Triuc crawler. Some of you may have seen the teaser. I'll make sure that the link is somewhere on the screen right now if you haven't. But here we are. It is our crawler, our rock crawler, our get anywhere we need to go, up any wall, any structure, easily, durable, storage, seats for 4, no obstacle is going to stop this from going. Of course, if you want to stay on the ground and just get speed, always feel free to turn off your optional 4-wheel drive or balloons, but let's get this one out of the way and start building the other one. All right, so I have tried building this a few different ways. I've tried using the jack, I've tried using foundation, and everything seems to fall off, and I'm not sure if it's just a bug that I deal with or what exactly it is that causes that. So we're going to build it a little bit differently. If you can get one of the other two options to work, then feel free to do it that way. I will be using this platform, but I will tell you right now, everything I do off of this edge of the platform, you could also do just by grabbing yourself some type of flooring and just stacking it up 3 high, and it will give you enough off the ground to, again, build this. So all the parts needed to build this are here on this platform. I don't have a parts list right away. Hopefully I get one up and we'll add it to the description. But everything you need to build my exact version will have all of these parts. If you do not have the sets, I believe there's only 2 pieces in here that are set locked. And that would be these floor pieces. Of course, using the black pieces is just from the Durr Burger set, and I will tell you right now, it means nothing. You will only be changing a little bit. You can barely even see those 2 wood pieces or granite or whatever it is that you use to build that. Oh yeah, these lights are from the paid version of the Star Wars Battle Pass, and then these 2 pieces here are from one of the optional kits. But everything else is free to play, accessible. So like I said, everything that you do, or everything that I do here on this platform, you could also do off of something like this. Because literally what I'm going to do is take this small dynamic foundation, and we're going to make sure that there is room to access the front. We're just going to put it up like that. So we're literally just using it as a ramp so that we can do this. We're going to take that piece, and then we're also going to get the 4x4, the little 4-wheeler body. So the front right in the center, try to line it up. There we go. Just like so. So again, everything I do could be done this way, but I'm just going to do it off of here. So again, starting with that small dynamic, just going to grab it like so, just so that we can get this 4x4 body on the front. Ooh. Well, hopefully they fix jacks. We're just going to build this one. All right, so we're going to start with those 2 flooring pieces. Again, use whatever piece it is that you would like to use. I am just using the Durr Burger black granite, and all we're going to do with those is put those here and here. Just make a T with that 6x2, and that is just to flatten out your front end of your vehicle, just so that you can fit your motor right there on that. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the motor and line it up just like so. All right, and then we're going to pop into the vehicle body area, and we're going to the cabin. We're going to go to the windshield. Again, we're just going to center it up at the edge of that platform. Then if you do not have this piece from, again, that Star Wars set, I promise you the vehicle functions the exact same without them. I just love how they look like little exhaust manifolds perfectly on the edge there. You could put whatever you want there or nothing at all, and I promise, again, the vehicle will function just the same. So after you've gotten your engine mounted and your exhaust manifold added, if you go that route, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to our first thruster right in front of the engine on that on that 2x2 section that is open. And then you're going to add your lights. You're going to go ahead and come in. You can use whatever lighting you would like, whether it be the Durr Burger floor lights, the Tinker's lights, possibly the headlights, or if you wanted to, you could put these on. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the Tinker's lights. And it might take a second to find the spot, but you're just going to line these up here at the very front. Just like so. Then we're going to go back to our thrusters where the rear wheels of the four-wheeler would be. We're going to add one there and one there on both sides. All right, and then while we have it at this angle, we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our steerable wheels. And we're going to go ahead and snap them to where the front wheel would be. And we're going to go down one. Again, that is snap where the front wheels would be and then go down one. And there you have the front end of your crawler. Next, we're going to go to the seats. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I prefer the large driver's seat. It is only 1 to 2 planks more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab that. Use whatever seat you would like. But for me, it is this one. Go ahead, test. Make sure you can sit. Good. Give your wheels a little twisty twist. All right, looks like we're all good. Go ahead and then go to your passenger seats. I'm going to match it with the medium seat. Go over 2, just like so. And then we're going to line it up to the back. Go back 1, 2. And then the same 2 and 2 apart, just like so. All right, we're actually almost done. So we're going to go back to our chest. Obviously, pick whichever chest you would like. Just to maximize storage, though, we are going to go with the grand chest. Just right there at the very back, nice and smooth. Then go over to your thrusters, and we're going to add our last 2 small thrusters. 1, 2. If you want to use a big thruster, you use your thrusters how you would like. The only one that, of course, assists it the most here is going to be everything here on the front. And I'll make sure to show you why or what all of that's for as soon as we get there. Now we're going to go rear lights. Again, you might not have these exact lights. I do apologize if you don't. But we're going to add them right there. And then just stay on that same line and slide over like so. Got these fenders left, the balloons, and 2 wheels. I'm going to go ahead and go back to those large wheels, grab the big one. And for this one, instead of going down 1, we're actually going to go back 1. That's going to help so that the tires stick out further than anything you have hanging off the rear. That way you can use that as another way to crawl around. You never know, you might need to back up to get over a rock. All right, so lastly, but not leastly, I'm going to grab these fenders. And we're going to line up just like this. It might be easier to line up the other one, but once you get these two lined up, the last two should be a breeze. All right, so see how there's those two gray, light gray studs between like the front end of the seat? Just line up that part of the fender, just like that. And then once you've had that one down, rotate, line it up on this side, and then just slide it over. Again, we're just rotating it twice, lining it up with the one that we did on this side, and then just notching it over until you see that green. And that is a easy way to make sure that they are lined up identically. All right, and then we're going to add our 2 red balloons. You don't have to always have these, but sometimes they do help, especially if you are out doing higher climbs or anything like that. They do help with obviously rollovers and keeping you upright. Also, they make it so that we can drive on water. All right, so we should have all of our thrusters out. So we want our rear thrusters and our down thruster is going to be on the same channel, so that when we are climbing, we have that front thruster to help assist us to push us up against the platform, the wall, the rock, whatever it is that we are climbing. And then you are going to have this one to another turning channel, and then this one to a separate one. So for me, it is 3 for the rear and the front, 1 for the left, and 2 for the right. And that's it. If you do not have this in Sandbox, obviously this would be the time to check and see if you've got a battery cell. I do not have any on me. Again, I am in Sandbox. And then always make sure to check your wheels. And you see how clicking them changes that direction? Make sure that they are facing forward. Usually it's just the right side that you have to adjust. Oh. All right, so I guess in this situation, we're going to need to carefully hit that wood underneath. All right, we should be good now. Always check your thrusters before you go out. And here we are, the Triuc Crawler. Again, having that front thruster helps so that once you've got the front wheels up off the ground, you can then push yourself up against the building. This wall is not tall enough for that demonstration. So I guess in that case, oh, who put that there? Apparently don't do that. It's a good thing we've got another one. That's what was supposed to happen. But once you are in the air, you can use those turning thrusters to get you pointed in the right direction. Or, as I said, the balloons do help with water. That front thruster helping with the rocks. But, of course, once you get to the front of the water of the lake, make sure you get out and turn off that front thruster. If you do not turn off that front thruster, it will toss you out as soon as you hit the water. But as long as you remember to, you might still fall out the first time. But once you're in the water, you can make it right across. No problem. So if you and 3 friends need to go on an adventure, whether it be across the sea, through a river, up a mountain, who knows? Maybe the Triot Crawler is what you need. And until next time,